T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Yes, people, big up yourselves each and every time. Welcome back to Kop-Ish. Welcome to the match reaction, and welcome to Liverpool 5, West Ham 1. How we doing? How we feeling, people? Shout out everyone who's jumping into this stream, who just came from joining us on our Big Up Watch Along. Big up, guys. And yeah, we're into the next round. The draw will be in the next couple minutes as well, so we'll get to find out which Premier League team they're going to give us in the next round, because you know they're giving us a Premier League team. We always get Premier League opposition. Unlike some people. But how are we feeling, guys? How are we feeling? Very good victory. Obviously, Cal will be back in 2 seconds, and then we'll start dicing up the game. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that game. I think apart from the shaky start, I think we generally had a good game. Defense was a little bit of a worry, but that's to be said as well. You've got two players who've barely played any football all season, and I don't think they've ever played together either, and they're both forced to play with each other. Pause. So I would personally say that defensive performance today from them is to be expected, and that was the worry about doing it. If you get what I'm saying, like about having those two players starting with neither Virgil or Ibu, because they've hardly played any football. But you know what? They kept going. There were some very good times. But yeah, I'll say the defense was the only part that was a little bit concerning. I think other than that, I mean, obviously there are a few performances that could have been better, but again, we'll get into that. But yeah, overall, it was quite an enjoyable game, man. I wanted an extra 5-10 minutes at the end there. I was enjoying myself. I think we could have got another goal if there was a little bit of extra time. Big up the red guy. First super chat of the day. West Ham fans after our equaliser. Shush. They were never handballs. No chance for their handballs. That is clutching that they were trying to say they were all handballs. Also, Man United. Laugh my ass off. Attack solid. Defense, though. Sheesh. I hear you, man. I hear you. I agree with everything. I agree with everything you just said there, bro. Big up yourself. Hold on. Let me move there. But yeah, overall, big up everyone, man. Big up yourselves, everyone. Smash that like button on your way in as well, guys. Please do make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. And yeah, Cal should literally be back in 2 seconds, so we'll go into the player ratings. But I'm just going to check the likes right now. I'm just going to check and make sure that you guys are helping us by smashing that like button. Because recently, guys, the like button has not been getting hit. What are we on? We are on 120 likes. Come on, guys. 120 likes, guys. We've got nearly 600 of you in the building. Only 120 likes. Come on, guys. Let's at least get that up to 300-400. Come on, guys. Come on. Big up yourself, Imran. I see Beijing in the building. Big up yourself, bro. Yeah, no, big up everyone who's joined in. We will be.
Sorry.
Hold on.
You just say 120 likes?
Only 120 likes, bro.
The fuck is that? Come on, guys. Over 500 of you watching. Come on. Guys.
Shotgun. Nice to see some players getting a run. And 32 months a member. You absolute legend. Big up yourself. Legend. And yeah, it was good. It was good. To get let. I mean, Cal, I don't know if you want to touch on anything about the actual game before we get into player ratings, but you did get to see your boy. Do you want to talk about that now, or do you want to talk about that later? Or
it's always a good day when Tyler Morton steps on the football pitch, man. Came from batting up the under 23s to, in my opinion, maybe a 9.5, 10 out of 10 performance just then against West Ham. There's nothing the guy can do that's wrong.
Right, it's like that, yeah.
He's generational. When I say TMT, I'm not talking about the money team. I'm not talking about Floyd Mayweather. The only TMT we recognize around here is Tyler Morton time. And that guy is generational. I'm just saying, if we push Mac into the 10 and there's a vacant spot next to Gravenberch, I know who I'm playing there, innit?
I hear you. Yo, the members are on membering right now. Predict 47 months, you legend, bro. You legend. Impressive win today. And do you want to know what? Little plug here for the members. We've actually got something very cool coming for you guys very soon as well, members. Something that we've been putting together for a little while. So we're quite excited about that. So hold tight, members. You're going to have a very good addition to your membership soon. And this week, we'll probably have a couple of cool videos for you as well, guys. So yeah, big up all the members each and every time.
Not my words, not my burner account. Now don't big up yourself, bro.
I mean, to do the he learned of Thiago bit is going a bit far.
Not my words.
But it was good. He was very composed today in the time he was on the field. It was very.
I see any lies in that statement. No, I'm not gonna lie.
Huh?
I don't see any lies in that statement.
What are you saying? Alcantara regenerated, yeah?
Your words, not mine.
Fair dues. No, I did like how comfortable he looked when he came on. Big up Calms. He says, can I get involved in the calling show, which will be this Friday? Of course you can, bro. And 20 months a member as well, you legend. Big up yourself, man. Good win, he says. Yeah. Of course you can get involved, bro. 100%. We will be doing. We don't know what time it will be on the Friday now, guys, because we have a meeting in the daytime, so it may be a little bit later than normal, but it will definitely be happening this Friday. Friday calling show, last Friday of the month. So we're looking forward for that one. Morton Tara, I like that still. I like that.
Not my words. Not my words.
That's a lot of pressure, but we move.
Pressure makes diamonds drift.
Sometimes. Or sometimes it crushes. Sometimes it just crushes people.
He's already sparkling. Pause.
QT Mods, big up yourself for becoming a member. I appreciate that, man. Hopefully you'll see the cool stuff we've got coming soon. So big up yourself. Message. Claude Mortonelli, you know. Or Morton Lele. I'm actually, because obviously he's saying Makalele, isn't it? Okay, people are on your wave still. People are on your wave.
Real recognize.
He did have a very good cameo today. Still. Hold on, the draw's actually happening, Cal. Should we go through the draw first before we go into player ratings?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Big up Matt's Hairline, who's just gifted a membership as well. Whoever's got that, please return the favor by saying thank you. Big up Matt's Hairline. Right. I don't know if everyone's watching as well, but the Carabao Cup draw is happening, guys. So we're just going to pause proceedings just for 2 seconds while we watch this. And then Cal will have to come back to a very intriguing question.
Do I?
Yeah.
I can't actually, because I'm not on the screen at the moment, so I can't actually see it.
Okay, yeah. So super for you. All right, so number 2 has come out first. I'm not sure who number 2 is. It's Brentford. Liverpool. Come on, I'll take Brentford. It's away, though. Who's number 10? Sheffield Wednesday. That's 2 of the easier teams already gone. We're getting Man City away, aren't we, bro?
I think so.
Or Arsenal away. Southampton. Come on, Liverpool. Let's get out of this pot. I don't want to be. I don't want the big teams yet, man. Stoke and Southampton are gone. Cal, we're 100% getting Arsenal or Man City away. Watch.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
100%. That's 4 teams gone now. That are the teams that you'd want. Tottenham. I don't want Tottenham, but I'll take them.
I don't want Spurs away.
Neither do I, but it's better than City or Arsenal away. Man City, Tottenham.
Lovely. I'll take that. I'll take that.
No, but bruv, that means that Arsenal and Man United are still there. Wimbledon versus Newcastle. They'll be the home team. Who's this now? Chelsea get Newcastle.
Yeah, that would be nice as well.
I forgot Chelsea was still in it. Shit. Yeah, we're getting Arsenal away in it, for fuck's sake, man. Man United at Old Trafford. Liverpool, come on. Come on. I'll take Man United at Old Trafford. Come on.
I don't want that.
Leicester. We're getting Arsenal away, Cal. There's only 4 teams left in the draw.
It's either Arsenal or thing.
Number 3. Brighton. I'll take Brighton. That is a difficult game away, but I'll take that.
Brighton's.
It's Liverpool. Nah, bruv, do you know what? That is a difficult game, but that is way better than Chelsea away, Arsenal away, City away. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd prefer the home tie, Drift.
Look, watch Arsenal get this one. It's Preston now. Watch Arsenal get this. I didn't even know Preston was still in. I would have held on.
Pause.
Arsenal, told you, these jammy little cunts. They get Bolton, then they get Preston. We can't even say anything about Man City. I'm not going to lie. Tottenham away, that's a difficult game. Shit, Aston Villa was still in it. Why weren't it Villa Arsenal, man?
Could have done with it being Preston away,
I didn't know Crystal Palace was still in it either. I thought it was going to... Sure. Brighton away is a bit of a tricky one, but I'll take it though, bruv. I'll take it. I would have preferred it at home, but I'll take it. So there we have it. What do you think of that draw? Come on, Alex. Come on, bro. We love you, brother. But there's no way you're going to sit here and tell us Preston away is a tough game. We're not letting that level of trolling. Come on, bro.
Alex can't be serious, man.
Yeah, he's not. He's trolling, 100%. So that's Arsenal already in the next round again. They're just trying to get Arteta a trophy here, aren't they? The agenda to help Arsenal is kind of crazy still, but it is what it is. Right, let's get back to it. We've got a little revenge to get on Brighton as well, though, Cal. We're being honest. It's about time we beat them.
From the FA Cup?
Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, they beat us in the league and the FA Cup.
Last season?
No, that same season that was the season before last, wasn't it?
Yeah, they roughed us up bad at their place.
Yeah. Obviously, Preston or Crystal Palace or Stoke or Southampton or Sheffield Wednesday, much easier games, or Wimbledon if they beat Newcastle. But Brighton is definitely an easier game than City, Chelsea or Arsenal. So at least we've avoided those 3. I feel sorry for Tottenham. People are going to say, "Oh, allow it,
Why?
Drift, don't feel sorry for them," but they always get difficult cup games. I've never seen them get an
Oh,
easy cup run, bro.
boo-hoo, man.
No, for real, I've never seen Tottenham get an easy cup run.
I don't
They
care,
always get like a Villa or a Liverpool, or do you know what I mean? They play City a lot in the
even
cup.
when they get an easy cup run, they still don't win anything.
Yeah, but it's definitely harder to
I
win
don't
when you keep
know.
getting City and Villa, and do you know what I mean?
I'm alright with it, bruv.
It's mad.
I'm absolutely fine with it.
I think the thing I don't like about having a difficult team is that you can't play some of the younger players. That's the thing I don't like. Now we can't put the Mortons in with absolute confidence because Brighton at home are a very good team. So can Endo, can Morton, can some of these players you'd like to get game time, can they play these games? I don't know. It's a little risky.
Yeah, Brighton are going to go full strength in that game.
Of course they will, bro, because they're going to want to try and win something. They're not in Europe now, so they don't have to worry about midweek, so they can go full strength in the cup games. But, yeah, I don't know.
I'll take it. It's not the worst. It's not the worst fixture.
It's like medium, innit? It's like a medium fixture. It's not one of the super difficult ones, and it's not an easy one. It's like it's in the middle. But yeah. All right, back to proceedings. So before we get into player ratings, Cal, just a quick question for you.
Yeah.
Cal, do you think Gakpo is not good enough?
What, for Liverpool? I don't think I've ever said that.
I'm not sure why Long Distance is asking this question, but he's just asking.
No,
Cal,
I've never said that.
Do you still think Gakpo's not good enough?
No, shall I tell you what is with Gakpo? And again, I know it's going to get warped because how he ended the game. Up until that point, I remember I kept on saying he's playing within himself. In that final 15 minutes, I think.
Should we give a little insight, or should we keep that? Should we keep it big up? Should we give a little insight, or should we keep it big up?
I never had you down as a snitch. I don't know how you want to go with this.
No, yeah, it's cool, bro. It's cool.
No, all jokes aside, like I was a little underwhelmed with his performance, but pause. But in the last 10 minutes, he was sensational. But I don't think we can just forget the first 80 minutes either. Like he did play within himself. Before the brace, he played within himself.
I disagree with that.
He wasn't brilliant before the brace.
Not brilliant, but it was good. But
I'd have given before the brace. I'd have given him a 6.5.
Yeah, but we had to push you for that. So
yeah, you did. But he stopped. Literally, as I made the comment, he started playing better, and then he scored the goal.
He heard
and
you, bro. He actually heard
I had
you.
egg on my face, innit? And then he scored the other goal, and I was like, okay, I just shut my mouth now, innit?
No, like I said, I disagree with you. I thought he was. I mean, we'll get into it when we do the player ratings, innit? But yeah, very good win. 5-1 against West Ham is no mean feat. West Ham might be in poor form, but they are a good team. Premier League opposition can be tricky when you make that many changes. We made a lot of changes today as well, Cal, from the weekend. If I'm not mistaken, was it 8 changes from the weekend, I think?
Yeah.
That's a lot of changes. 8 changes to a team is a lot of changes. And again, the defense was a little bit shaky, but they got the job done in the end. We didn't concede a goal that West Ham scored. I guess you could give a little bit of credit for that as well. Like it was a lucky own goal.
Yeah.
Their goal. Yeah. But I enjoyed it, man. So should we get into the player ratings, bro?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm just quickly posting something to the socials.
Okay. You know what? You guys have got to listen to our newest member. He says, smash that like button, guys, or he's coming over to your house like the boogeyman.
What?
And I don't even think he means the boogeyman in the sense of the word, like the little child story that has on your bed. I think he's talking John Wick style. So, you know what I mean? So make sure you smash that like button, people.
Indeed. Right. Let's do the first player rating. So Kelleher in goal. It's going to bring up the screen. Bear with. Kelleher, what do you say for Kels?
Cat Sunday, that is shady still.
What did he say?
He said, "Make sure you man smash the like button, or Cal's gonna curse another transfer."
You lot are
That
never
is
gonna
so
let me live
shady.
this down, are you?
That is so shady.
Never gonna live that
Oh
down.
man. So Kelleher, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go 8 for Kelleher. I'll go 8 for him. Good game.
Yeah, I will as well. I can't think of any. He didn't do anything wrong at all, from what I can
No,
remember.
not
He made some
really.
very good saves as well.
He didn't get
Decisive.
peppered. That's why I would say that he can't have a high rating because he wasn't peppered or anything. But I think he
Yeah.
dealt with what he had to dealt with quite well. He did make one really good save as well. When Tsimikas threw his body on the line, and then Kelleher made sure he collected it. There was a good few chances that he did well with. So yeah, I'll go 8 for Kelly. Or Queef.
I knew you were gonna say it.
Don't even say his name anymore. Just go.
No, that's Connor Bradley. Connor Bradley's right back. Connor Bradley.
I'm gonna go 7.5 for him.
I'm gonna go 7 for Connor Bradley. I'm gonna go 7. I think he could have played a bit better drift, and there was a couple times Somerville got round him, and I think he can do better than that.
I hear you. I think he did very well going forward, though.
I wouldn't say he did very well going forward. I thought he was good going forward.
Last 20 minutes is probably why it's kind of like stuck in my mind, because obviously it was the last part of the game, but I thought he did well attacking wise. But yeah, I'll go with it.
So you're going 7.5. I was going to go 7. What's people in the comments saying? I'm seeing a lot of 7s, you know, Drew.
I'm seeing a couple of 5s and 6s, which I think is harsh.
I think that's harsh.
Yeah, we'll go 7 then. If the crowd is with you on the 7 as well, then that's cool.
Kwanzaa.
I'm gonna go 6 for Kwanzaa. I'm gonna go 6.
It's gonna go 5 for Kwanzaa, you know, drift.
Fair dude.
He did look like he did look himself out there.
No, but I think he did make a couple of good tackles, and he grew into the game as the game went on. So the goal that we let in, obviously, I can't blame him for that. Endo's just whacked the ball at him. There's nothing he can do about it.
Nothing on him. That is nothing on. That's for me. That's on Endo.
Yes and no. Yeah, shit happens, isn't it? But yeah, I'll go 6. We can meet in the middle at 5.5 if you want to do that. But yeah,
let's do it. Gomez.
I'd go the same as Kwanzaa. I think their rating is probably around the same. There's a few times when I think Joey didn't do well, but then there's a few times when he did do well. So I'd go 6 as well. And again, like I said, I want people to just be a little bit understanding of 2 defenders who haven't played any football all season playing together for the first time, or maybe the second time at the most. It was going to be a bit difficult for them tonight. So give them a little bit of slack on that. Do you know what I mean? Just give them a little bit of slack on that. It's not an excuse, but it's a valid reason. Barely played all game, and then you're playing with somebody you haven't played with before. It can make it a bit tricky. So
I'd have gone. What did I give Kwanzaa? I gave him a 5, didn't I? I'd have gone 6 for Joey. I thought he was better than Kwanzaa.
I went 6 as well. So yeah, that's cool then. Have you crashed, bro? Are you still there?
No, I'm here now.
Oh no,
Just,
yeah. You froze
I thought Gomez was better than Kwanzaa. I don't think Gomez was great, but I still think he was better than Kwanzaa.
Maybe ever so slightly, yeah. I hear you. Ever so slightly, I do get that. There was a couple of really good interceptions he made when he read the play well. in that second half, which I liked, and then some decent passing forward.
So what did you give Joey?
I gave him a 6.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Simicast.
Simmy, can't you see?
5.5 for me.
I'm gonna go 5 for Simicast.
I am mad at it.
I'm gonna go 5.
I do think he was better than Kwanzaa though.
Do you?
Yeah, I'd give him a 5 point. I'd go 5.5 for Simi.
They were kind of the same, I guess. We can go 5.5. We can go 5.5.
Endo.
This is a tough one to rate, because he wasn't bad, but he wasn't good.
I maybe I'm in the minority. I'd have actually gone 7 for Endo.
Yeah, you're definitely the minority, I think, because I don't think anyone else would go that high. I don't think anyone else would go that high.
Okay, I'm going to ask people in the comments. Put aside how you feel about him as a player. Apart from the mistake for the own goal, which was a silly thing to do, what did he do wrong tonight? He
didn't do anything wrong, but he just didn't look strong enough and imposing enough from a defensive point of view.
I disagree. I think he was winning his duels. He was
Some
passing.
of them.
He was winning headers, intercepting. I actually think Endo was 7 today.
I would have probably, if you really pushed me, I would have probably gone 6.5. So I'm not mad at a 7.
That's cool. I can live with 6.5 then.
It is a bit mad that you would have given Endo a 7, but you was gonna give Gakpo lower than that. That's why.
If I'm not mistaken, Endo had come off the pitch by this time, though.
No, but I just mean, generally speaking, if you're looking at the performance of Endo and Cody, they're night and day, in my opinion.
I don't, I think if you go back and watch it, I actually think Endo was a lot better than people would think. I think Endo suffers from, because he's not a great player, people always have this perception that he's going to be rubbish. But I actually think he played well today. He wasn't fantastic.
He did better than I thought he would.
Jones.
Game of 2 halves for Jones, isn't it? I think his second half was so much better than his first half. I'm gonna go 6.5 for Jones. I think Jones's his goal contribution was brilliant. But I think he struggled a little bit in the pivot. Played much better when he went into the 10. When he went into the 10, he played much better.
I don't think he struggled because of the system. I think he struggled because of him. Because of himself.
I get what you mean.
Like, I don't think he had any problem positionally or anything like that. It was when he got the ball, again, he was doing stuff that Jones does for no reason. The one time he injected some pace into his game, he gets an assist. Cards for the team gets an assist. Do you know how frustrating that must be?
Yeah, you just want it more consistently. Do you know what I mean?
Like, I'm not saying he's got an assist every single time he gets on the football pitch. But when he's getting the ball and he's just dilly-dallying and just holding on to the ball just for the sake of holding on to the ball, because it's what you want to do, I'm like, bro, you're not learning. You're not developing as a footballer. And we all know you can do it because we've seen you do it. When Jones plays on the front foot and he's sharp with his decision-making, he's a horrible day for anyone to deal with. It just doesn't seem like he wants to do it. Whatever it is in him, it's like he's got Klopp telling him to do it. He's had Slot tell him to do it. But he just wants to do things his way. And I'm like, how have you got, well, Klopp as one of the greatest coaches to do it, and Slot one of the best up and coming coaches, and you still don't want to do it? Like,
The funny thing is, though, somebody just made a good point. Who was it? I just saw it. Apologies for not remembering whose name it was. Slot wants to keep possession, Cal, and isn't what Jones is doing is kind of what Slot wants. He wants slower build-up play. He wants more possession.
never said anything about slow possession though. I'm
But
gonna
releasing
ask
the ball quicker is more how Klopp used to play, isn't it?
I'm gonna ask everyone a question. Does Gravenberch or McAllister dilly-dally on the ball? No.
No, they
Do they
don't
keep-
dilly-dally on the ball, but they do definitely keep possession rather than just passing for the sake of passing.
Precisely. Jones dilly-dallies on the ball. There's a big difference between being possession-based and dilly-dallying. He dilly-dallies on the ball and gets caught because of it. Grav and Mac rarely get caught on the ball. Rarely. And Jones is good enough to do that. It's not like he can't do it. He's good enough to do it. That's what the frustration is for me. So,
Well, okay, big up Ali. Yeah, I personally think that I think he proved in that game that he does have their moments in him, like we all know. So yeah, he's a confidence player, Jones. I think that's what the worry is. If he's out of form, he's terrible. If he's in form, he's brilliant. So that's the worry with him.
so what did you give him in the end?
6.5, I think I gave him.
Even with the assist drift.
Yeah, because his first half was poor, innit?
Okay, fair dues. I thought he was.
I would have maybe given him a 7.5 if it was only based on the second half, but he did have a poor
you're
first
right.
half.
You're right.
Yeah, he
I
did have
agree.
a poor first half.
Chiesa.
Even though it was fluky, he got the assist. That's cool. He's got
Yeah.
his first goal contribution for Liverpool. I thought he was all right. He was busy. Nice little nutmeg, couple of good runs. I enjoyed what I saw so far. I hope that Chiesa obviously can continue to grow and become the player we know he is. If I was going to be honest, I'd probably only give him maybe a 6. If I was going to be honest, I don't think he did anything to get higher than a 6.
I fully agree. I thought he was good when he had the ball. It wasn't that involved in the game though. I think the 6 is fair. Jota started in the 10 today.
Yeah, well, kind of 4-4-2 in it, so it was a bit more like. Either way, brilliant. Jota was absolutely brilliant today. That's Jota back to his dazzling best. Harassing, getting on the ball, good passing, penetrative through balls, being a nuisance, anticipating goal opportunities, finishing well. That was just Jota back to being Jota. That's the Jota that I've been waiting to see all season.
That's Diogo.
That's Diogo. That's Diogo. I'm going to go 9 for Diogo today. I thought he was absolutely brilliant today.
In full agreement, Drift. In full agreement.
I'm so happy to see him pulling off that Jota performance that we've been waiting for all season. He was brilliant.
Yeah. Gakpo.
Put him next to Diogo for me, please, bro.
Yeah. No arguments from me.
Constantly involved in the game. I was saying during the watch along, we have got 2 excellent left wingers. I know a lot of people have got their doubts. I've never had mine. We've got 2 excellent left wingers, man.
Can I be a little bit? No, do you know what? I'm going to leave it because I'm going to get called out for having an agenda.
I think people just get caught up in the PTSD a lot, and like that the standards being so high, and we haven't won anything big for a little while now. So like when people are seeing that like Gakpo's only got like 16, 17 GA and Diaz has only got like 15, 16 GA, and they're like, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. But they are still very good players, man. They're both very good players.
I'm just going to say it. I'm not going to dispute where he's rated. I personally don't think he was better than Jota today, though.
Well, he played longer, didn't he? Which allowed him to get up to the same score. I think that's probably what evens it out. He was on the pitch for the whole game, and whereas Jota came off in like the 65th minute, I think it was, or something like that. So yeah, obviously Jota played like a third of the game less than him. Do you get what I mean? So I think that's where it equalizes in the score. To be fair to Cody, what he did when Jota came off is he took the burden of being the creative one and the goal threat. So literally Jota came off, and then because Cody was being more like playing wide, crossing, trying to even get the ball into Jota. And then once Jota came off, Cody started to come in more central and start to become more of the goal threat. Do you get what I mean? So like Cody almost had like two roles in the team today.
Yeah,
but it was
that's
a brilliant
fair.
performance.
Darwin, can I speak on this?
Yeah, go for it.
And the reason I'm going to speak on this because, unfortunately, because everyone knows you're a mad supporter of his, if you say stuff, I think he's going to take taken out of context. Everyone knows my thoughts on Darwin. Darwin didn't have a great game today because he was barely involved, but that's not all on him either. There were times, like for example, Robbo towards the end of the game, Robbo for me's got to square that to Darwin. Robbo's never scoring from that angle. He didn't get much service. But also there was a couple times where he did get the ball and he made the wrong decision. Like, for example, when the ball got floated over, he should have left it for Chiesa, but he took it himself.
We don't know if Chiesa gave him a shout, though, to be fair.
Well, Chiesa did say, he pointed to his ears, I think, after that happened. And so, again, we don't know for certain, though. Darwin was not poor tonight. Anyone who's saying Darwin was poor tonight, genuinely, I'm kind of shocked at that. I don't think
I've seen people say he was poor even if he scores, so that don't surprise me.
Like, I don't think you can go lower than a 5. But I also
I would have gone a 6 for Nunes today.
So I don't get how you'd go 6 there, Drift. I'm not gonna lie, because
I thought his defensive work was, and obviously we'll get onto the subs. I think his defensive work was very good, and he got an assist. And again, like you said, I don't think it was all his fault, like you said, why he wasn't fully involved in the game today. A formation that we've never really played as well, so maybe he wasn't used to like having a strike partner with him or whatever. But yeah, I thought he did okay. I would have gone for a 6 for him because I'm looking at the situation, and again, I try not to look at other people and their scores when I'm doing the score because it is about what you think that individual was like themselves. But I can't look at that contribution today and say, for example, he was worse than Chiesa because he wasn't. I can't look at that performance today and say he was on the level with Tsimikas because he was better than Tsimikas. So if they're around the 5.5 to 6, then for me, Nunes at least needs to be a 6. He got an assist, he defended. To be fair to Nunes, he actually defended better than Tsimikas today, which sounds weird, but he actually did.
I wouldn't go that far. The most I'd give Darwin is a 5.5 today.
So you think that Nunes was on the same level as Tsimikas today?
I do, yeah. I do.
And you think Chiesa had a better game than Nunes?
Personally, yeah.
Fair enough.
Again, don't think he had a rubbish game. I just don't think he was involved enough to get hired. And then
I hear that he wasn't involved as much as he should be. I get that. And the other thing as well is people are saying, like pressing isn't defending. First of all, it is. But obviously, it's a different type of defending. But it wasn't pressing. He came back a lot and actually was making a lot of good tracking back tackles. Help well when we were defending set pieces. Like, I think he defended well today. For a forward to be noticeable in their defending, I think is something that has to be noted. And again, he got the assist as well. So yeah, I will go 6 for Nunes today.
Fair it is. Drop him to a 6 then. Where is Darwin? Is he? There he is. Salah.
All right. This is just based on him being a substitute before anyone goes too wild at me. I'm going to give Salah a 9.5. In the time he was on the field, I saw him make 4 very good defensive tracking back tackles. He was being creative. He scored. He was harassing their right back. He took on his man and beat him a few times. I think as far as 20, 25 minutes on the pitch goes, Salah was brilliant when he came on. Absolutely brilliant. I couldn't have asked for more than what he did when he came on. And I've never seen Salah defending that well. He did so many good tracking back tackles and interceptions. I thought as far as cameos go, that's about as good as it can be. Scoring maybe 1 or 2 extra goals is pretty much the only way you could have a better cameo than what Salah had today. He was brilliant.
I'd have gone 9 as opposed to 9.5. I agree with everything you said though, but I'd have gone 9 instead of 9.5.
Yeah, he was wicked when he came on, man. That was hunger. That was the hunger to get back and prove everyone that those few bad games, you know what I mean? Maybe that's what you do. Maybe you put him on the bench for a little while and then you ignite a flame, you know?
Who else did we have? Robbo.
He should have squared it. But as I said at the time, I know you disagreed with me, but at 4-1, I don't mind with 2 minutes to go in the game. I don't mind being in a goal scoring opportunity and having a goal. You are right. He's got to square it to a team out. And Nunes could have got a goal today. And then his whole performance is different. So you are right. But I'm not angry at him for having a shot at 4-1 with 2 minutes to go because it's nice to get a goal no matter whether you're a goalkeeper or you're a striker. So, you know, and it was a good shot. It was just a good save. I'll probably go 5.5 to 6 for Robbo. I thought in the time Robbo was on the pitch, he was better than Tsimikas.
Yeah, I'd go 6 for Robbo.
Yeah, I'm cool with a 6.
Mac.
As far as cameos go for Mac,
8 for me.
8.
Mac in the 10, man. Please, just Mac in the 10, please.
Well, if that's the case, bro, we just have to go and buy Zubamendi, innit?
I think Zubi ends up at City, but that's for a different show. I think that's for a different show. We haven't got a graphic of Tyler Morton. It's a shame because I was feeling Alcantara-ish, but yeah.
I mean, he came on in the 83rd minute, I think. Am I wrong there?
Around that time.
So it's kind of harsh to even give him a rating because he was on the field for 10 minutes. But if I was going to give him a rating, it would probably have been a 7. I thought he was very tidy. Did what he needed to do.
7?
Nah, come on. We got to be realistic, bruv. He didn't do more than a 7.
Well, it's your opinion, brother. It's your opinion.
What would you give him?
Hey, bruv, it doesn't matter.
Honestly, Bob, what would you give? I'm just curious if you're going to be banterful or if you're going to be serious. What would you give him?
I'd have gone 7.5.
Oh, okay. So you're being realistic. I thought you was going to give me like a 9 or something.
I don't think people appreciate the player that Tyler is, but we'll see. We'll see. Arne Slot. What we say for the gaffer?
Rotated well. Got the win. Emphatic win in the end. Didn't panic. First game in the Cup as well, so that would be good to get under his belt. I think other than the FA Cup now, he's had his debut in everything now. I give the gaffer a 9 today.
I'd go 9.5.
I ain't mad at it. Can I ask you something before we move on? Let's just rewind back to Jones just for a second. Because I think when he played in the 10 today, he was knitting things together really well. Obviously, he made that drive and run and that brilliant little through ball. Is there an argument that at the weekend you actually dropped Szoboszlai and you played Jones in the 10? Is there an argument for that?
Jones, when he got the assist, wasn't playing as a 10, you know. Remember, Jota was still on the pitch.
No, that's true. But remember, based on the 1-2 he played, from the moment he got the ball back, that's where he will be if he's a 10, though. So that creativity and that ability to drive with the ball and see that through ball. Again, Szoboszlai has been good this season. He's dropped a few stinkers, but he has been good on the whole. But bro, that's the one thing that he's not doing, and I don't even know if he's capable of doing those eye of the needle passes. And I don't even necessarily know if that's based on his technique or his ability, more his overall way he sees the game. Like Soberslai's been here for just over a year now, and he doesn't strike me as the type of guy who has that eye for a pass, like a through the eye of the needle or a little cheeky round the corner. Like he's not that type of player, in my opinion. And I think if you're playing the number 10, you kind of have to have those type of attributes. And that's the thing that's a bit frustrating about Soberslai being in the 10.
I don't want to go too much into it because I was going to do a members video on this. At this point, no, because Elliott's out, I would be willing to try Jones in the 10. But in an ideal world, I'd prefer McAllister to play there. It's just that I don't think Slot trusts anyone else to play next to Gravenberch at the moment.
Yeah, it's such a shame that Elliott got that injury, man, because I think he would have cooked today. And I think that he's definitely our best natural number 10, Elliott.
Here's the thing. The argument for Szoboszlai now becomes what's his best position. I think it's on the left wing, but obviously with the form of Gakpo and Diaz, he ain't getting any game time there.
But bro, does he score enough goals to be good from the left wing? Because your left wing has still got to get goal contributions, right?
I think if he was played in that position, I think he would get goals. Here's the thing. If you're going to play Szoboszlai in the middle, you could actually play him in the pivot the way he plays.
I don't like the idea of him in the pivot, you know.
No, I hear it. It'd be an acquired taste.
It's very Marmite-ish.
Yeah, something's got to be done. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. You know I'm a Szoboszlai fan, but brother, if he has another stinky season this season, I'm selling him in the summer.
I hear that.
Anyone's on, you know my thing on this.
Yeah,
two seasons, and then
do you know what I think Soberslai's problem is? I think Soberslai's problem is that he doesn't really suit how we play. I don't.
Yeah, but you speak about suiting play and all that, but if he can't make up his mind on what he wants to do and his short range passing isn't good enough, then no matter what system he plays, it's not going to work for him.
Yeah, I hear that. But his overall game is about powerful running and shooting. And I don't think, do you know what? It's weird. I almost believe, and this is no disrespect to Sobo, I think he's more of a Newcastle type of player where there's less pressure and he can be a bit more expressive and he'll be appreciated more without the pressure of the goal scoring. Like at Liverpool as the number 10, the goal scoring and the goal creation is essential. And you've seen how people are like on his case or whatever, and how like generally speaking, fans can really get like on people's cases for that type of stuff. But at a team like Newcastle or Villa or something like that, like I think he'd have less pressure for all that. I don't think the fans will be demanding. And then I think he'd be able to have a little bit more freedom. And then he'd pop up with like brilliant winners and stuff like that because it'd be more, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what it is about his game that doesn't look right at Liverpool.
I think it's him, unfortunately, Drift. I do think it's him at the moment. That's the issue, not the system or the people around him. I think it's him.
Yeah, it's a shame, man. It's a shame.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's crazy. Big up Ruben. You see now that Eze shouts are shouting, innit? When everybody was like, "No, but Drift, you can't play left wing." Okay, he can play midfield and play in centre midfield, and he can play in the 10. No,
but we all said that though, Drift. We all said if you're gonna buy Eze, play him in the 10. Don't buy him to play left wing.
No, I know you did, but I got a lot of pushback that we just shouldn't go for Eze though. So I'm saying, well, now if I say Eze now, I'm sure everybody will agree with me now.
It ain't easy. Big up our brother Saeed. Make sure you go subscribe to Saeed's channel, Saeed TV.
I tell you what, Saeed, we can borrow you a left winger if you want.
Nah. I'm tuning into Saeed's channel when we finished. I'm not gonna lie, because I heard about the result.
Yeah. I heard you was going mad, brother. I heard you was on a mad one still.
Let's help these supers. Long distance Liverpool says, didn't you want to upgrade him, Cal? Maybe if you didn't, My bad if you didn't. No, I did say I think we could upgrade on Diaz and Gakpo. Again, I still think we can upgrade on Diaz and Gakpo. If we're sitting there saying that, so are we saying that Diaz and Gakpo are the two best left wingers in world football? Is that what we're doing now?
No. I'm not saying that, but I'm telling you, Diaz is the best left winger in the league.
I think it's early to say that. Personally,
that's fine. But I'm talking everything. I'm talking talent. I'm talking, because I'm not just talking about his form recently. You know already, I've always backed Diaz. I'm talking about talent. I'm talking about how he's playing. I'm just combining everything together. He's the best left winger in the league.
Okay. I've got to see a bit more before I can say that.
Fair enough.
Shout out to Pimp who says Cal Ugarte going to ground and FC and FC 20 score. I never rated Ugarte, so I'm all right with it.
Right, the shamelessness is shaming. Wow.
Even I struggle to keep it straight.
All jokes aside, do you not think that in the current way we play? Because I think under Klopp, maybe Ugarte would have been a good move. Because at one point I was on the Ugarte train as well. But do you not think the way Slot plays, he'd just be Endo in our team? Like, he doesn't have the lateral movement and he doesn't have the press resistance to play the way Slot plays. So I think he would just be in the Endo boat, but you'd have to pay 3 times the amount.
Yeah, maybe.
Because we've seen for the last year and a bit now, international football and obviously at PSG, he's not press resistant, bro. He's not.
Yeah,
I think that's why he might actually suit Man United, because Man United, generally speaking, are quite counter-attack based.
I don't think
he can be all right in that way.
I don't think he's as bad on the ball as people make out, though. He's not great, but I don't think he's as bad as people make out, personally.
He's a 5 out of 10 on the ball, but if you're a £50 million midfielder, I think you've got to be better than that.
No, I hear that. That's fair.
Do you get what I mean? I think you've got to be better than that.
Yeah. Elijah said 4th round, Liverpool at Brighton, week of the 28th of October. Big up yourself. Saw that. Tej says, why don't you record all player ratings and divide them by the number of games played at the end of the season, see who finishes with the overall highest rating? Yeah, we are going to do that. I think
we did, didn't we?
Yeah, we did do that.
Yeah.
We didn't. Someone did that for us.
Yeah. Somebody went through it for us. Apologies for even forgetting, because that was a slaughter. They did that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we did do that. I'm sure we did. Yeah.
Planner Boy says peace drift is concerning. Nunes can't score in these games. Don't think he starts weekend. Who we got weekend? Is it Wolves away? I think
after Jota getting the goals today, I don't mind Nunes not playing, because obviously Jota might have found his form again now. So I'm all right with Jota starting.
I think Nunes starts that game.
Do you know what? After the way we played today, could it not be a good idea to play the same formation, and then obviously you're just changing Ubu and Virgil for obviously the centre?
No, the whole back four.
Right back.
You changed
So we changed the whole back 4, and then obviously Grav and Mac, because I think today's formation with the starting players would work as well. You know, I think that the way we played that 4-4-2, if you bring Grav and McAllister back in, and you bring Ibu and Virg back in, I think that formation we played today was good, man. And I don't see the harm in Nunes and Jota trying to find a little partnership up front. Maybe we could go and do the same again, because I think Nunes will get better service if he's got Grav, Mac, and Trent on the field. With all due respect to the guys who played today, they're nowhere near as creative as those guys. So maybe Nunes will actually get some opportunities. Because here's the thing about Nunes' performance today. Nunes wasn't rubbish in terms of goal scoring. He didn't get any chances. Like, it's not like he was like missing and whatever. You put Trent on, you put Mac on, you put Grav on, maybe some passes and some creation will be made for him. And we all know Jota can cook regardless. So maybe we could go 4-4-2 again, or 4-4-1-1, or whichever way you want to look at it. And maybe we just bring in the better players and we go again. I don't know. It's food for thought now, isn't it? Now we've seen 2 formations and they both worked. It's food for thought, isn't it?
I agree. Shout out to Lloyd. He says, big up, guys. Smash the like, peeps. Big up yourself, Lloyd.
Big up. 47. Hey, big up yourself, Lloyd. Big up.
Jay says, we need Wirtz in the 10 best fit for slot. Look, Florian Wirtz or Musiala, and I'm good, man.
I actually believe it depends which way you want to play, which one of those is better for you. You're going to probably kill me for this, but I think that Musiala in the 10 is more fast-paced Klopp type football. I think Wirtz in a controlled 10 would work better. I think Musiala's the better player, but I think Wirtz works more in a 10 in a controlled environment.
If I'm not mad at it, either way, I'm not mad at it.
But imagine if we got either of them. Fucking, I ain't gonna complain. I ain't gonna complain about whichever one you want to bring me.
We won't. No, let's be real.
No, we won't. We're not ambitious enough. And that's what annoys me, bro. Because if we had owners who were super ambitious, Florian Wirtz is the most attainable, best solution out there. Because I think by the end of this season, he'll be more than willing to leave Leverkusen. All you got to do is beat Bayern Munich to his signature. I'm not saying that's easy because he's German and obviously whatever, but he's definitely the most attainable out of all the players. That'll be the absolute game changer. So we should be after him. And he's what, 23, I think, Wirtz? Like, perfect age as well.
I think he'll be fine.
Perfect age as well. Like, the Madrid one, Wirtz. But Madrid want everybody. Jesus. They're pair now.
Yeah.
They're in a little bit of hot water now, though, isn't it? Mbappe's injured.
Is it?
Tore his hamstring. They said he's probably gonna miss 3 to 6 weeks, somewhere in there. They said he's definitely not back until after the international break, 100%, and then after that they'll have to assess him. He's gonna miss the Milan derby, the Madrid derby this weekend. That's a big blow for Madrid still.
That is. Or is it? Maybe it's not. We'll see.
What, like a blessing in disguise or something?
No, not even that. They might just be a bit more cohesive, because I've heard they've struggled a bit with the cohesion, haven't they?
Yeah, because he's a maverick, innit? So it's not quite working. And plus, he's not a number 9. I think you were the one that was the most banging on about that. He's not a number 9. Like, just because he's a brilliant footballer doesn't mean you can just put him up front and he likes to glide in off the left.
Been saying this, man. I start speaking about football sometimes because I just feel people think I just chat for the sake of it. Jay says Ugarte can't pass a blunt count. He's always fumbling. Always fumbling. Joseph says goal and assist for Darwin in 2 games. Yeah, exactly. I think he starts the game. I think he starts against Wolves.
39 months as well, Joseph. Big up yourself, man.
Big up. Jay also says Drift with that shave looks like Frylock from ATHF. I have no idea.
Jay, I have no idea who that is. I just tried a thing. It's growing out now anyway, but I just tried it. You know them old school ones, Cal? We used to do the sideburns thing. I just thought I'd try a thing. In fact, I need to look that up to see whether Jay's being shady or not.
I don't know if you're being shady to me asking me that question or not, Drew.
What, if I know about the old school ones? No.
Yes, I wasn't able to do that, so I think
you've seen it though. I'm not saying you have to have it.
Yeah. Cool.
What did he say? Arlock. What was the name that Jay said? Frylock. From what was the thing he said? Oh, there it is. 80. Oh my god, it's a cartoon character. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, that's a little bit shady there, Jay. Man saying I look like a cartoon character, that's basically a packet of McDonald's fries. Mad thing. That's a mad thing still. That's a mad one. All right, Jay.
Jay says Wirtz is the better passer and goal scorer. I think Musiala's the more creative one though, and he's a better dribbler as well.
Oh, you think he's a better dribbler, but I don't think he's more creative.
I do. I think there's more. I think he's got more strings to his bow in terms of creation because he can dribble past 2-3 people and lay it on a play. Wirtz is more known for his incisive passing, but I think Musiala can do that, just not as good as Wirtz. I think he can do that as well.
It's interesting. We're not going to get either of them, so I'm not even going to.
I know, it hurts. It really does hurt. It really, really does hurt. Oh, what can you do, eh? What can you bloody do? Well, people, we've been drawn against Brighton for the next round.
Yeah,
away, man. West Ham came to Anfield for the second season in a row in the Carabao Cup. with a second string team, effectively, we were able to dispose of them pretty comfortably. 5-1 win in the end after going a goal down to a very unlucky own goal. Didn't defend the best, but we definitely were very good when we were going forward. Things are looking good, man.
And what I don't want to do is get too swept up in because we've won, forgetting that's a brilliant performance today, Kel.
It is, yeah.
It's a brilliant performance. As you said, 8 players rotated. West Ham are no mugs. I know they're not in good form, but they're no mugs. That's a very good win. That's a very good win. Let's appreciate the fact that we just got a very good win. Very good win. I was a little worried about West Ham. I thought we'd win the game, but I was a little worried about them because they can be very dangerous on their game. Do you know what I mean? Like, if that was away and we played that same team, we might have been in a bit of trouble.
I thought we'd win the game. I did think we'd win the game, but I knew we'd concede. I always thought we'd concede.
Yeah. Especially if we played the defense that we played. Yeah, I mean, we almost forgot there was a red card in the game as well. For real,
fully deserved red card, by the way.
Yeah. He was dirty today. That foul that he did on Mo, that's a metatarsal breaker. You know, a tackle like that. You can't just stamp down on man diving in like that. Like, you could easily break man's metatarsal. If I'm not mistaken, I've seen a few players, literally, that's how they've had a broken metatarsal. Someone's just flown in and stamped on their foot.
Exactly.
You know
so
what I mean?
I'm glad the referee actually stepped up and sent him off because it's a dirty tackle. So I'm happy about that. Adrift, anything you want to say? Hold on, got a super chat here. Let me read this first. Oh, hey, he said Drift looking like a one-hit wonder R&B.
Why has it got to be a one-hit wonder? Why can't it just be? Why can't it just be like good first album, second album was dead? Like, you know what I mean? One-hit wonder, you know. Man, just compare me to like Samantha Mumba in that.
Oh boy,
mad.
Oh, Drift, man. You're good, man. You're good, bro. Now, people, we'll probably Friday now. We'll be back in it.
Yeah.
So guys, look out for us on Friday. Enough love to you all. Please do smash that like button. We've had over 1,000 of you in here for most of the show. Please, let's get at least 1,000 likes, people. Jay says Drift looking like looks lightly like John B. A little bit. Although we could actually get. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't look like John B, generally speaking, but I guess he did have this type of beard, so I get that.
Yeah.
But see, that's better, bro. After your super shade, I see you, Jay. But at least John B was super talented.
Yeah, John B's my guy, man.
John B played a part in me and the missus being together.
Oh, is it?
I played one of his songs for her, and she knew I was serious.
Jeez, I played John still.
Put it on a CD. Remember the back in the day where you made a girl a mix
CD? Come on,
bro. Hey, bro. Come on.
I played Joe. I asked the missus to make it official to Joe playing in the background.
Okay, yeah. Well, you're the R&B guy, though, isn't it? So
sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Like, when the Joe was playing in the background, I was like, "Yeah, I've secured this. I'm good now."
Don't listen to.
Nah, it was if I was your man was playing still.
I hear you.
I knew what I was doing, bro. I hear
you. Yeah, that was old school. When I was younger, I was a bit more of a sweet boy. I was never the sweet boy, but I was a little bit more of a sweet boy when I was younger, you know what I mean? And then as I got older, life just...
Alex, man. Alex's comment.
No, do you know what? What's going on with him is actually really sad because his music was a part of my childhood. I'm losing the ability to listen to any of the old stuff. Bro, do you know how jarring it is that all these men now, like, there's no point even denying it. If you grew up, especially if you grew up in the 90s, whatever, people like Kells, Puff, all these men are part of the history of, like, you know what I mean? The memories of growing up and listening to the music and all that. It's all wild, bro, what's going on right now. It's crazy, man. There ain't going to be no one left, bro. Cosby, Will Smith, Puff, Kels, but we're losing them all, bruv. Who am I supposed to like? Bruv, if
I mean,
anything happens and man them tell me I can't like Eddie Murphy anymore, then I'm gonna lose it, bro. Because that's the last one left of like my childhood. You know what I mean? Like people.
I don't want to
who,
put
like,
his name out there. I'm worried about a particular person though.
I think I know who you're talking about, and we'll leave that for I think
Our
I know
favorite rapper.
Yeah, if that one goes down, that's gonna get real sticky, bruv. So yeah.
Now if that goes down, I'm done.
Yeah,
Fully
yeah,
done.
yeah. It's getting wild, bro. It's getting wild, man. There's no one left. There's literally gonna be no one left.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. There's gonna be no one left.
Oh boy. But people, we are going to sign off here. We'll be back on Friday unless any news breaks between now and then. So make sure you follow us on the socials. We're on Instagram, TikTok, and X, formerly known as Twitter, also here. If you haven't followed us on Big Up as well, formerly known as Tifo, make sure you do that. Anyone who's been watching the watch-alongs know how much more engaging it is, and there's more to come as well, people. So if you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. My name is Callum, joined by Drifty. Always blessings with man like Matt. We are Team Kopish. Until we see you next time, stay safe, stay blessed. We're out, people. Take care.
Peace.